thanks to the previous lessons, my motivation for English raised up. I want to upload my English program. Is it okay?
Absolutely.
Good. Tony Robbins, money. This is
All
the
right. Money. You camp? Free sometimes.
sometimes fishing is part of camp. Park the car in a mountainous areas. So you're reluctant to go back to the urban area, your home. So I stay up there, sleep there.
Yeah, it was nice to like spend some time by yourself. My
Yeah.
friend here goes camping. Gosh, almost every weekend.
Good.
Just on Friday and then, or Saturday, I mean, just gets on the scooter, motorcycle, and just drives to the mountain. Outdoor boys?
Yes, he is the top of camp YouTuber, retired because of his privacy. He has his own wife and 3 kids. He's worrying about his kids' privacy.
Understandable. Social media fame, it's still, I
Yeah,
imagine, a lot.
no.
Oh yeah, Nome, Alaska. I haven't been up there, but I know where it is.
What's the specific name of your town? I think I watched all videos and then Luke introduced and explained the price of land is much reasonable here. Yeah.
Definitely not my town. It's way too expensive because it's a small, there's not much land. It's a small tourist town. My town is Seward, Alaska. 2 hours drive of Anchorage. It's located in South Central Alaska on the Kenai Peninsula. Can't really say Alaska is kind of an anomaly. It's different than the rest of the states. It's kind of its own almost country. It's got a different thing. It's just such fewer resources and people and businesses, establishments in general. But from my understanding, at least in the States, is that truck drivers probably eat at like diners,
Diners.
24 hour like breakfast places, McDonald's probably. And then they do have like big, large kind of travel gas station things on highways, like rest areas. Typically, there you could also get food and coffee. But you haven't been to the States, right? Because our gas stations and convenience stores don't have good food or like proper food. It's not like Japan or Taiwan, where it's all garbage, junk food. I also know that a lot of truck drivers are kind of, at least in the States, not working as much right now because there aren't many ships going in right now. Yeah, fewer cargo. With the tariff situation, every American pay double price for everything. He thinks it's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not helpful.
Currently the politics is so complicated for me. What's the exact situation of the only assumption or predictions? That prediction could be true or could be false. So I don't care which is correct or newspaper written by human being in the same way as we are talking, but they just use very complicated Japanese expressions. Even Japanese people like criticize Elon Musk. But who can beat him in this capitalism war? Einstein or who else?
That's what some people say. Yeah, he just bought the companies. He just bought the rights. He doesn't design the cars or make the rockets. He just has a lot of money. He just bought them.
And the one documentary shows like he masters the college physics in a day.
Oh, does he have a physics degree?
I think
he does in physics and economics, especially to be involved in politics. Although recently I've heard he's not doing that anymore. He's kind of stepping away from politics, Trump. He says he's going to go do his focus on Tesla for a while. So, yeah, maybe that's a better place for him. We'll see.
Good analysis.
I try not to watch too much
Mm.
because I just will waste all day doing it if I
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I spend hour or 2 hours watching garbage politics news shows. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I like political commentary, that type of thing. Yeah, I'm a sucker.
Oh, Patagonia.
Oh,
Uh,
Patagonia, the outdoor company.
yes, and they
Mm.
make 5 or 6 documentaries, and one is related to salmon hatchery. I forgot the English word. Hatchery.
A hatchery. Yeah.
Hatchery. Hatchery is like a artificial growth of
hmm
fish.
You can also use it for like shellfish or like a clam hatchery. That's for seafood.
Original
Mm.
inhabitat species was easily conquered by artificial salmon.
Oh, I believe it.
Because artificial salmon is stronger, so tough to explain. But hatchery is part of the business, and the business revenues from politics.
It's very complicated. There's a lot
It,
of hands and
yes.
selective breeding, choosing the traits that you like, right? To
Mhm,
make like a better fish or something that maybe
mm,
pretty is better for food, or
mm,
maybe it's better, like it produces more meat, it's fatter,
mhm,
or maybe it doesn't get sick as easily, or it can survive a little bit better in warmer water. Yeah, so sea temperature gets a little bit warmer. Um, so there's a lot of advantages for that. And it also could compete with the native and indigenous animals as well.
yeah.
So you have these genetically modified animals that come, and they might even become invasive species and start to eat all the food that would go to the other ones. Not to say that it's good or bad, like creating rice that's more nutritious. So people, it just provides more calories and energy, and it's just more generally nutritious. It's like very helpful. Or breeding mosquitoes that basically kill off the disease carrying mosquitoes, that type of thing. But they aren't the disease carrying ones, and they outcompete the ones that have diseases. Quite positive or seemingly positive, but it's always like everything's a balance, right?
Yes, ecosystem.
Yeah, very delicate. It's delicate and also resilient. It's going to keep going, but when you mess with things too, it's easy to throw stuff off balance. I grew up fishing with my father, both my fathers and my
Mhm.
siblings. We'd go out and sometimes even camp and then just like fish and then camp for like 2 or 3 days. It's a very like American pastime. I'm surprised it's not more popular in Japan. It feels like the very
Yeah.
being isolated and being kind of like meditative and being out and in nature. It seems like a very like it would be popular in Japan.
It's totally related with hatchery business. We don't have hatchery. So some people individually do that for his or her own business, but hatchery is
Hmm,
not widespread. So tough to get one fish in Japan.
sure.
Unlike California, unlike Colorado, the possibility is triple or more than 10 times. They just can throw a cast and then one easily. In Japan,
Oh yeah.
in a for an hour, for a day, one fish is big win. But in States, or like a day,
Oh yeah.
bunch of
Sure. Yeah, my friends down in the States, they'd go fishing just for fun because there's so much. And they don't even maybe they'll keep one, but the rest they just catch and then just put it back because
oh
there's so many. And then you have subsistence fishing is what we do, what families do in Alaska. Like you go when all the fish come in, you just stand in the river with a big net and you just scoop all the salmon out. And so you might be there all day, but then you go home with like however many you can take. If you're native peoples or indigenous people, like my family is, you can no problem take like 50 or 60 salmon. in one go. I wouldn't say it's very professional the way you do it because it's just a very small boat that like 2 or 3 people can sit in, like a skiff, and then like 2 large trash cans, like rubbish bins, and just plastic bags, and then big nets, and then we just float down the river and just drink beer all day and just scoop the fish out and then put them in the can.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I'm surprised they don't breed them or like have a hatchery system because fishing is so popular, especially with like perch and trout, like brown trout and rainbow trout. They just breed really easily.